Hello, this is Jack Zarek, and this video is going to be a video diary for me. I will be documenting my day-to-day, and we're going to be using and implementing tips and tricks to become more productive, more motivated, and more driven. I want to set a goal. I initially filmed this as a vlog. However, I reviewed the footage back in the night to see if it was any good as a project, and it was not good at all. It was awful.
It's 7 minutes past 12. I'm tired. I'm not. I'm halfway through editing it. It's gonna take ages. I don't know how late I'm gonna stay up to do this. I might stay up till past and just go to bed. It's gonna take so much longer than I thought. The worst part is I'm staying up all night to make this, and it feels like a heaping pile of Please don't ever into this to make rubbish.
I will play some clips here. Hello, my name is Jack. I'm 21, currently living in Didcot. I work in Oxford and work from home. It is Saturday, the 12th of November. It is 12 minutes past 11. I just watched a movie called Barbarian in Oxford. Very bizarre film. It seemed like it had some very deep meanings to it, but it's very comedic and gory and easy. Quite an interesting film. I quite enjoyed watching it. I'm recording this because I feel like I'm stuck in life. I feel like I'm floating along, and I feel quite unhappy with where I am currently. I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of things that I wish I were doing right now, but I'm not doing them. I generally feel like I don't have any energy or any power. I feel very tired, very sleepy. I don't feel like a very clear direction where I'm going. I feel okay. I don't feel unhappy, but I'm not happy with where I am. In my mind, I've set up this place where I wish I was. And I'm constantly not okay that I'm not there yet. The goal is to try and document me becoming the best version of myself, to become a better person, the more confident, high achiever that I think I am in my head, or that I wish I was in my head. See how this goes. I don't know if this will turn into anything, but if it does, then you'll be along with me on my journey to become a better person. What I noticed when I was speaking is that I didn't have a set idea of what I would just aimlessly kind of wander around with my words. Constant ums. I will constantly say so. I have a reflex where I scratch my nose and run my hand through not in that order, it's not that gross, where I would run my hand through my hair when I felt anxious and I would scratch my nose. I'm going to try and not do that at all. I'm going to try and cut that out. The goal, as I say that, there is a horrible itch right on my nose. In the vlog, there was nothing really interesting. I got up, I had a little bed monologue.
Good morning. It is Sunday, the 13th of November 2022. I've just had 9 hours of sleep, but I still feel pretty drowsy, kind of tired. I woke up this morning and I still feel I feel lazy. I feel like I'm not gonna achieve anything. I just feel like I've lost my drive. I feel like I have a push to really go up and get something. I feel like today I could just lay on the sofa and watch YouTube all day. That's gonna change. I'm gonna try and work out what I want from my life today. I'm gonna map it out, the clear goal in mind. We're gonna strive towards it. We're gonna have our North Star that we're gonna be racing towards. I want that drive. I want that power. I think I'm going to use this as like video diary, mapping my progress. Because like when you're just going through the motions and you're just getting by, you don't really get to stop and think and see your progress. Then like you see a snapshot of like a long time before, like when you started. And in a lot of cases you can't actually see your progress. I have a clear path I can see, and seeing that I have a clear path of progression, then hopefully that's make me strive, keep going, keep pushing. I feel better after doing this. It's like you're my therapist. I don't really have an outlet, so I guess this is it. This is my stream of consciousness. And yeah, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good getting it out instead of just holding everything in. I feel like this is a good step in the right direction.
I then procrastinated about getting ready. I got distracted on my computer. Here's the clip.
Hi, this is 20 minutes later. I got up and I got to get ready. And then I played the audio back from the video. And I thought it could have sounded better. So I've actually just spent like 15 minutes looking at microphones for cameras, which is probably a waste of time. Though this one looks pretty good. Here, this is me acknowledging that I've just wasted some time. Yeah, and I should probably actually get ready now. I'm going to try and cut this out as much as I can, like just being on my computer. Aimless shopping. I'm broke, so I have like no money. So I could buy this microphone, you know, make these videos higher quality, but also I'm broke. I think I should at least wait until my next paycheck comes through, which is going to be on Friday. And then I can think about buying this microphone. So my problem is that it's going to be in the beginning, because there's going to be a lot of problems. My life is actually fine, but there aren't a huge amount of problems. I've got a lot of equipment. I've got a fucking green screen. I've got this camera. I've got lights. I bought all the to get started, but I just never actually got started. It's my problem. So I can just keep buying all this stuff to keep getting better and better production quality for videos that I don't make. And I keep looking up over here because that's where my face is. I've got the flip out so I can see my own face. Keep looking over there. Look in here. Hello. I have to start making things, and so this is my push to start creating and start making. I can buy this to make this better, but then I just get stuck in a cycle where I just keep buying and buying things so to give me the idea that I'm progressing and I'm doing better. And I've just bought a whole load of stuff, spent a whole load of money to produce videos that I don't make. I'm gonna focus on actually making the videos now instead of. I could have been using this microphone to record, but it doesn't plug into the camera. So I'm gonna focus on making the videos rather than purchasing a bunch of equipment that can help me make them. Because if I'm actually making the videos, then it would make sense for me to invest in it because it's something that I'm already doing. Now I'm gonna close my laptop and I'm actually gonna get started for today. Make some breakfast.
I went downstairs and I made my breakfast smoothie.
I'm editing the video and I've found that when I'm holding the phone right up to my mouth, all you can hear is I'm just blasting air into the microphone, and so all you hear is just like wind blasts, and it sounds terrible. So I'm just gonna use the audio from the camera. Here I am in the kitchen. It's quite a mess. I'm actually quite a messy person. I kind of just get relaxed, like lazy, and kind of forget about it, put it to the side. I should really face up to my problems and solve them. Kind of really builds up. Another part of this is I'm going to try and challenge myself to not consume anything like content, like videos. I want to put all that down and just try and create things. Just try and create instead of consume. But as a calm down, you know, like when you've been really addicted to something, it's really hard to go from being fully on it all the time to cold turkey. So my in between is going to be Spotify, listening to music. That's probably the last thing that I'll be addicted to. So I don't know if I can let go of that. I feel like it'd be really freeing if I could, but for now, that's going to be my gap stop. My in between. Can't say watching YouTube and being completely free. So. I just was thinking about filming with people. I reckon it'd be quite interesting to have other people involved. I'd need to get like wireless mics and stuff like that for it to work. I was wondering how I'd do it. Like, think of I don't know how much I'm going to record, and I don't know how much I really want to put out there because, you know, you can get too private. I want to put everything out there. And then there's also the idea of like having my own website or like a Patreon where I put the really deep stuff. But I don't know if how I feel about that. It's just an idea. I think I'm gonna get wireless microphones though and record out in public. I need to have someone to record. I think I might be able to find someone. I'm intolerant to gluten and dairy, so it's my dietary lifestyle. That's why I'm using gluten-free oats. Whatever reason you have to know that. That's what I tell you. A very flattering angle. From doing this, I realised my morning routine takes ages. I should really be. It would save me so much time if I made this. This is very simple now that I'm saying. If I make this a night before and incorporate this wash up into the night wash up, it'd save me so much time.
I cleaned up my kitchen, which was useful for me. Very boring to watch.
So, I think the Counter space is looking better. Better than it was. Got my beans. I was beans here. What about the beans? How do you forget about the beans? I kind of had a whole bag of beans on the floor for I think a week now. So I don't get my mind just accept things and incorporate into your normal routine. My routine has been avoiding the beans in the morning. Avoiding the bag of beans. Oh, I've got the fat seeds as well. Okay. That feels a lot tidier. It didn't even take that long.
I then made my way to the bathroom. This is where we did our first way of becoming more driven and motivated. An ice cold shower. I used to have these a lot as a kid when the power would cut out, and the only thing that came out of the shower head was ice cold water. It really wakes you up, and I feel like in life I kind of go through these phases where I'm not really aware that I'm even alive. Like I'm just drifting along, and I can become so disassociated from reality that I don't even respond. I'm not present in the moment. In the morning I can be drifting away in my state of slumber, and I feel like the act of getting in the ice cold shower gives you that shock, that pain, to remind you that it brings me back to reality. It brings me back to the place of the living. It makes me present again. And so I felt that's a good tool to be mindful and be present and get me energized and ready for the day. So here I tried it, and you'll see again that I actually did it before I did this recording session, and it woke me up.
Teeth brushed. Now, I'm going to do something that I'm not so sure about. I'm going to record myself taking a shower, but I'm going to be very respectful to myself and do it from the waist up. Now, the plan is going to be that I'm going to take a really cold shower, try and shock me awake. I did this thing where I'm not drinking alcohol, I'm not taking drugs, I'm not doing caffeine, I'm not taking any kind of stimulant or something that will affect my system. I'm raw dog in reality. That's the idea. Just completely sober from everything. So hopefully I take a cold shower and it's gonna just jolt me awake and just make me alive. Okay. So this is quite firmly out of my comfort zone. This is gonna be the test. Oh, I don't want to do it. Okay. So it's warm now. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna have my watch. I'm gonna blast the cold again on the way out. Okay, it's gonna have the cold. I felt good. I felt empowering. Why do you wake me up? So that was an experience. It helped. It was useful. I really felt that jolt. I really felt that. I really felt like pain for a few moments. I felt like I was in pure agony and pain, and then it kind of woke me up, kind of got me started. It's been that kick to make me remember I'm alive. I feel like I should incorporate that into my morning routine. I think I should wake up and instantly have an ice cold shower to tell my system that I'm alive, giving that shock in the morning. Saying I gotta cut that out. I gotta stop saying I'm starting now. I will not say it. Yeah, that thing where you want to fill in the silence. What I've discovered, I was just sat here on my computer looking at my phone. From just the recording I've done today, so that was like 3 hours, the battery died. The battery got super low, so I'm going to have to purchase some more batteries. Now, with the microphone, that was just like an accessory thing to improve the service. I'm going to need to get these batteries just to keep this going, because otherwise I'm just going to be recharging batteries all day. So I'm going to purchase these batteries, and they come with a charging port. So I'm going to buy these now. So I'm going to stay committed to this. I'm going to keep doing this. It's time to have lunch. I've been doing meal prep, which has been pretty useful for me. I'm going to put this on. There that goes. However, there is nothing in my fridge. So my current diet plan is the smoothie in the morning, and then we'll go to so being gluten and dairy intolerant means that I can't eat anything wheat-based, dairy-based. So I'll be doing red lentil pasta, made of lentils and not wheat. And I'll be doing with chicken, broccoli, carrot, onion, garlic, and a tomato base, chopped tomatoes. Then normally for dinner, I'll be doing sweet potato with turkey mince, peas and sweet corn. Now I just eat the same meal every day,
Some people like variation and like having a new thing, like new flavours and taste every day. I just kind of see food as survival fuel. It's bad, but I'm okay just eating the same thing. I could just make a meal prep for the rest of my life, and if I could, I'd just be eating that every day. But I want to add a bean curry, like kidney beans, black beans, cannellini beans, lentils, chickpeas, and then like snack on like apples, kiwis, and yogurts as well. I'm trying to keep my sugar down really low. I don't want to eat any processed foods, heavily processed food like crisps and the like. I don't want to do sugary things, like lots of sugar in it. So it makes me feel bad. I just want to create like a baseline. I don't crave anything. I don't want anything. I just consume the fuel and it just powers me up. Don't want any spikes, don't want any dips. I just want to be level. I want to focus. So the only sweet things I tend to eat in the morning shake. Sometimes when I go to the gym, I'll do a berry and protein. As you can see up there, that's my protein powder. It's just made of vegetables. Sometimes I do green smoothies, but I haven't really done this in a while. A bit of a chore. So yeah, sweet on that. Right on that lunch. There we go. The thing about microwaving food is that it's going to be really cold in the middle. So let's get that fork out. Mix it up a bit. Damn, that's cold and that is gnarly in there. It feels rock hard, like right in the middle, like where the pasta is. I let the pasta kind of set. With the lentil pasta, it goes really mushy, like really quick, like really easily, and it's disgusting when it does that. It's just like a lentil paste, and so I kind of let it set, but but it was gone like rock hard. It's a bit of a mix. Let's try and get that pasta actually out of there. God, it's like rocks. It's like there's little bits of rocks in my food. Right, it's risen. Pasta has risen. It's not stuck to the bottom anymore. I'll pop that back in. It's like my own bloody cooking show. But it's not, but it's crap. Pop that bad boy in there for a little bit longer. Watch you microwave some pasta. Imagine that. And you just sat down where you are, watching someone microwave pasta. What has got you to this position right now? What's brought you here? No? Being dairy free, I tried vegan cheeses. There's this Violife cheese. Now, when I was first getting into it, it tastes bad. It's not good. I just enjoyed it, and it is pretty much just. It's like they've got plastic, and they're just trying to make plastic stinky. That's what this is. It is like coconut oil and other stuff. It's mainly coconut oil. Mine's been sat around in my fridge for a bit, so I have to like trim the bits where it's got solid. And also they make a grated version, but I've just had this laying around, so I just find the solid squares are much more useful than the grated. I just kind of got used to it, and it kind of just tastes nice. So I just kept eating it. It just tasted better after I just kind of enjoyed it. It's not nice when you melt it in, because then it's just oil, but it's nice just to get little bits. The solid. It kind of reminds you of cheese. It's like a little memory of cheese. It's like, oh yeah, that's what cheese kind of tastes like. It's kind of that stinky flavour. My food is a little stinky. Kind of what cheese is really. It's like, what's that sentimental stink I was reminiscing about? Upstairs. Got my lunch. It's now 1:34. Quite a bit later than I was hoping. I wanted to have lunch at 12, but here I am. 1:30. It's a little bit cold in places, but it's done now. I'm not going to put it back in the microwave. I want this to be just an authentic, genuine presentation of myself, my thoughts and my ideas. I don't feel like I have something that's holding me to account. I have that accountability. It just gives me it kind of gives me a reason. I wouldn't have cleaned my kitchen and done all that if I didn't have a reason. And this is my reason. I also realise I'm wearing a green top with a green screen behind me. There's no way I'm going to have this behind me. There's no way I'm using a green screen. I also like the idea that I am going to make it with this, and that I'm going to be where I want to be. I'm going to be at my end goal position, and I get to look back at this and I get to see how far I've come from where I started from. I'm probably going to cringe so hard, but I don't know. I feel good about this. But it's just real. It'll be interesting to see how much has changed. I'm changing all the time. It's not like you can see every version of yourself, whereas this I can see every moment, every glimpse. Cockboard.
My plan was to go and record something and start the video of me being productive and actually getting something done, but then I ended up going out to dinner with a friend, so that got postponed. And then so I came back in the evening to go do it and scribble something on the whiteboard, but I got like 2 points and there was nothing there.
Make money
online
is we're going to complete this video. We're going to complete this video. Goal number 2.
So it was a huge flop. It was an ultimate flop. So I'm going to do it in this style. So my first entry is going to be mocking everything I've currently made and trying to strive towards something that people will actually want to watch. So we're going to have round 2 on the whiteboard. So my goal is to become the perfect person. I want to employ all the tips and tricks that I can use to improve myself and become better. So hopefully by the end of this whole project, I will be a marvel of a man and I will be the perfect person. I will be the most productive, efficient, motivated, driven person. Now there will be bumps and dips in this ride. Like maybe in the middle I completely lose everything and I become homeless. Maybe I'll make it and I'll have a few pounds in my wallet. But as a first step, I want to make the number 1 target to make £1,000 a month online. So then when I can do that, I can move to London. I'm 21. I'm pretty much broke. I make just enough money to get by. I have friends, but I'm not very good at maintaining relationships. So the friends that I do have, I'm not so close with them. I feel like London would be the best move. People always tell me it's a good place to go. I feel like it's good because I'll be around people. There's a lot of opportunities and there's everything's going on. I feel like everything's going on there. There's all the crime things. I really want to get in there and get it going. How can we get to this goal? Number 1 is sell items. So for me, I bought a lot of clothes with the intention that I was going to resell them. That was never the case. Now I have a large selection of clothes. I also realised that I don't actually wear a lot of the clothes that I've bought. I only wear a set amount. And there are productivity videos where they harp on the point that you can really maximise your day and your efficiency. This is a crock of rubbish, but it's kind of like a fad, like a gimmick, an idea. But just having like a set wardrobe. And honestly, I feel like I'd actually really enjoy that, just not having to think about it. So if I just sell off most of my stuff and just have a set things, I don't have to think, I just put on the clothes. Now I want to sell the clothes, and then a mini goal would be to make £100 online. That'd be my first tier on the ladder. Now I also want to get into making videos. So my problem is that I have equipment. I bought a whole load of rubbish. I spent quite a lot of money on that for the idea of progress. However, I never actually got started. I have all the stuff to do it, but I never actually did it. So I'm a perfectionist. That's why this is called the perfect person. I'm an utter perfectionist, but I'm a lazy perfectionist. So I want everything to be perfect, but I never actually put the effort in. It's when I go towards doing something, I put so much effort into making sure it's the most best version of it, but then I also will just keep putting it off because then I build up the pressure of actually doing the thing. So my idea, this is going to be like my digital online video diary or a vlog. I'm just going to dump my stuff out there just to get the ball rolling and just to start creating. I'm going to put no pressure. I'm going to put this is going to be what it is. And I'm just going to dump it out there. That's what it is. These are my dumps, my online dumps, just to get me in the zone of making things. And I'll probably document me making other videos. And this is just going to be like just me creating the outline for content. I'm just going to get my foot in the door. I would also like to play the guitar. Play guitar. I've started doing lessons and I have a guitar. I'm a complete beginner, but I'd like to learn. So the first step for that would be to learn all the chords. So this right now is the basic thing that I'm striving towards. So I want to move to London, and for to do so, I will have to be making at least £1,000 a month online. And that would be my base, so I could get part-time jobs or other work to make enough to actually get by. My first step towards making money online, I'm going to start selling things. Now, this isn't a long-term strategy. This is just an entry point where I can make some money online, and maybe I can purchase other items and start reselling them. And maybe that just get me into the flow of selling things online, and maybe I can move into other avenues of selling. See how that goes. And then my first mini goal, I want to really focus on making £100 online and see how I can get there. Now, we're going to at some point focus on what I should be prioritizing my time into studying to make money online. So my understanding right now, what is a great decision, would be to make websites and sales funnels for businesses or myself. From what I've heard, I've been recommended to do that, to start making money online, and we'll explore that together and we'll see how it goes. So before this, to get me started, I took an ice cold shower.
This is Jack. It is Monday the 14th of November. It is 5:35. I just finished work. I work from home. I was up till 12:30 editing a vlog that I recorded yesterday.
The vlog was awful and I hated it. I'm going to reconfigure what I did. There is so much gaps, pausing, filler words. I just need it to be more direct. I'm editing it so I've got out all the silence. I'm going to try and just get it all out on the camera. Yesterday, I found that having an ice cold shower really wakes me up and gets me alert and ready for the day. So I'm going to have an ice cold shower after work to try and get me activated and ready for this next segment I'm about to record. Here we go. This is going to really suck. I'm going to hate this. It's going to power me up. Get me ready.
Now we can also explore other ways of becoming motivated and driven. I'll try and implement that into my lifestyle to see how that goes and where that takes me. Alright, so here are my goals listed so I can visibly see them. So I've edited the clips together and I have something that I'm a little bit more happy about posting. This is it. This is what I've done. This is the first step in hopefully a longer process where I'll be documenting myself, progressing and developing and to become that perfect person. Now it's called that not because I actually want to become a perfect person. That simply does not exist. But I want to go down a route where I will find a life where I'm happier. And in my mind, a life where I'm happier is where I'm doing the least amount of work and getting the most amount of money for it. And I see that being working online. So the fact that I could sit around all day and watch YouTube, the fact that it's just doing that is what upsets me so much. But the fact that neglecting other parts of my life. So if I was constantly making money just by sitting around and generating so much income, I could feel happier to sit down and watch some YouTube videos or to just do little. But the fact that by doing so little in my current state, it sets me at a disadvantage where I'm going to be making less money by not putting in that effort to make more. So just being lazy, not achieving is not necessarily the point that I'm disappointed in myself with, but the fact that I'm not at that stage where I can just be okay and self-sustain. Like I love my days just to be hanging out with friends and possibly watching some YouTube videos or creating some art. But to get to that stage, I have to be generating that money. And in my eyes, it's going to be having a business online. And for me, that's when I become the perfect person. Hopefully my perfect driver will be fully fulfilled and it can go away, but I know that's not going to be the case. But with this, I'm going to kill it. Like, this isn't a perfect product. It's not even polished. It's very rough. I've just chopped it all up and stuck it together. Tried to put some care into it, but really not go over the details too much. And I feel like this is a good step for me to just get out there and get started. And so if I just keep posting, I'll feel more comfortable. I'll actually start developing the skills that I need to create larger projects or things that I actually plan to make. And so I'm happy about this. It's not perfect, it's not great, but it's all part of the process. And that's what I'm going to be documenting with this. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've made it this far, I don't know how you've done that. So I'm going to now play the little bits of guitar that I've learnt so far. I won't judge you if you click off because it's not great. The audio got messed up, so only the end half of it has good mic. The front half has camera mic, and it doesn't even. It's rough. There we go. I'm gonna close out the video now. Thank you.
So I can do. Okay, I'm a beginner guitar player. I can't do anything. Alright, this is what I can do. Alright, the pretense on this is I suck. Okay, this is what I've got. This is going to be impressive, okay? It's gonna be basic stuff, okay? This is what I've got. I've got this. Okay. I believe that's E minor, but I don't know, I might be wrong. Okay, now I think this is an A. Okay, now I'm recently I've got these right. Okay, I'm gonna do a G. I'm gonna do a C. There we go. There's a C. Okay, now here's the D. And then I can also. This is gonna suck ass. But I can do this one.
That's all I've got. Okay, but I was thinking of maybe the outro of the video could just be what's that? Okay, and that's a wrap for today. I reckon the end of today will be me editing these clips together and trying to get something out of it. Remember to keep yourself hydrated. So I'm gonna try and make something out of this, and I'm just gonna ship it. I'm gonna rip it and ship it. Adios.